because that's when this woman told me her story. I was working for the U.S. for the National Park Service at the time, and one of my jobs was to go over to this little town. It was about 6 miles from the little town I grew up in, and to represent the Park Service there. You know, more with a Smoky Bear hat and uniform. And there was these older ladies, because this was 1978, I was a younger fellow then. There was these older ladies that came in, and they would do things knit and whatever there. And I would talk to them, and they liked to talk to me, so I got to know some of them. And this one woman, one day, told me her story of how she came to the United States. And she was originally from Scotland, and she was 16 years old. A fellow from that little town of Saratoga, Texas, it was 1918, and during the end of World War I, and this fellow was stationed in her town, and they met each other, and they fell in love, and they wanted to get married, but apparently things at that time they couldn't, so he went back to Texas, and eventually what she did, they exchanged letters. She, at 16 years old, got on a boat by herself, came over to this country by herself, landed at Galveston. Of course, they had no idea she was coming because, back in 1918. So she made her way up there on her own. Now, you would have needed to have heard her story. I was in awe after I heard this. I just couldn't believe it. It was just a great story. But anyway, here's the song.
In old Scotland land lived a 16-year-old maiden, a gem I understand. Walked to the fields of Europe, soldiers came from afar to fight upon the battlefield of the war to end all wars. The young soldier from Texas found himself in the town of this dear Scottish maiden, who loved had been bound. But they could not make arrangements, circumstances of the time. He sailed from the shores of Scotland and left her there behind. She had a strong constitution and a heart full of love. She set out on the ocean beneath the stars above, to a distant land of strangers, and there they would merge. A country boy from Texas and the flower of Edinburgh. She left her home family to journey upon the sea. Many days out on the ocean, just her and her destiny. When she reached the coast of Texas, the poor gal was stunned. There was no one there to meet her, so she set out on her own. She had a strong constitution and a heart full of love. She set out on the ocean beneath the stars above, to a distant land of strangers, and there they would merge. A country boy from Texas and the flower of Edinburgh. beneath the stars